All right, my friends, we are in smack dab in the middle of O month. We've been learning that when O has a companion vowel in the next one or two spots, it says its name. If not, it says its short sound and says ah for the most part. One of those companion vowels can be an OA. One of those companion vowels, let me just show you these. It can be an OA as in oat or lone. It can be an OE as in toe or foe. We're going to chat just a tiny bit about that today. I'll just mention it right now. So that OE is kind of rare and it only comes at the end of short words, okay? You're not going to use OE at the end of longer words that I know of. What's going to happen at the end of longer words mostly is just a single O, and those words are foreign. We've borrowed those words from foreign languages. Any word that ends with a O is a foreign word. I don't know what country they all come from, but I know what some of them come from. But we've just borrowed that. So sometimes you're going to have an OW at the end. That doesn't mean it's a foreign word, and that will happen in about 20% of multisyllable words. But since we're working with spellings that are most frequent, then we're going to focus on that single O at the end. So when you see an O at the end of a word, a multisyllable word especially, it's going to pronounce its long sound and say O. All right, so let's get reading. All right. Make just the right size for you. Let's see how that looks. I think we can make it even bigger. Let's try that. Okay. So let's mark this first one together. So this first O we know is going to say its short sound ah, because there are at least two consonants after it. And here is our reading hack for the day. When you see O at the end of a word, it says O. So our sounds are ah, d, p, o. Odd pro. Odd pro. It looks like it's a compound word there, doesn't it? Odd and pro, because you're spelling each word as if it would be by itself. All right, try yours over here. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 consonants. Make sure that you grab each consonant between those vowels. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Sorry about the power tools outside my window here. I'll try to talk nice and loud into the mic. All right, so if this first O says ah and this second O says O, then all of our sounds together are ah, p, s, t, O. Blending them, opstro. Make sure you get this T sound, opstro, opstro. How did you do reading opstro? Did you get it just like that? Opstro? Yes or almost, please. Opstro, opstro. Okay. All right. Try this one, number 2 over here. We know that this O is going to say ah because of those 2 M's. And O at the end, our reading hack for the day says O. So our sounds are s, t, ah, m. Where'd that dot go? O. So blending them all together. Make sure I'm getting every sound in this 3-letter consonant blend here. Stromo. Stromo. Yeah? So what would yours say over here? So if this O says ah because of those 2 F's and that O says O, then our sounds would be p, l, O. Plafo. Plafo. How'd you do on plafo? Please let me know. Y or A? Okay. That's what I was hoping I would see. Now, just for kicks, what would plafo say with one F? Right. Plofo. What would it say without the L? And two F's. Pafo. Pafo. What would it say without the P? Lafo. What would it say without the P and one of the F's? Lofo. Lofo. How did you do on those? How did you do all of those little phonemic awareness exchanges? Yeah? Yes? Nice, you guys. All but one. Brilliant. Let's try it over here again on this number 2 over here. What would this word say with only one M? Stromo. Stromo. What would it say with two M's but without the R? Stomo. Stomo. What would it say without the T, without the R, and without one of the M's? Somo, right? S-O-M-O, somo. How'd you do on those? Y or A? Yeah, you got them all? I got them all right. I missed one at the end. Wow, well done, you guys. That was amazing. That was kind of fun. We should do that some more. All right. So on number 3, there's an example of that short word that ends with an OE. The E is silent. That OE is a vowel team that makes one sound. So our sounds are P, O, po. So what would your word be over here? Mo, right? Mo. Yeah. Technically, it could be without the E. I just wanted to show you an example that you're going to see sometimes in the real world. All right, number 4. Try number 4 without me. This one over here. What would that one say? All right, so if this O has 2 consonants after it, it's going to say ah. This O at the end says O, because that's what O's say when they're at the end. So our sounds are f, ah, p, l, o. Blending those sounds together. Fromplo, fromplo, fromplo. How'd you do on that one? Y or A? On fromplo. Okay, good. Try this number 4. Make sure you pronounce that T. So this O would say ah, this O would say O, p, l, ah, n, t, o, plantro. Really just focus on articulating that TR. Plantro, plantro. What would that word say without the R? Planto, planto. What would it say without the R and without the L? Ponto, right? Ponto. What would it say without the N and the L and the R? Now this O has to say O, and that O always said O, so now we have poto. Poto. How'd you do on those? Y or A? Yeah, you got them, or A almost? That's kind of fun, huh? Okay, a lot more almost on that one. Let's try that again on this number 4 here. What would this word say without the L? So this O said ah. So without the L, then that word would be frompo. Frompo. What would it be without the R and the or the L? Now it is fompo. Fompo. What would it say without the R, the M, or the L? Fopo. Now it says fopo. That O has to say a long sound now. How'd you do on those? Y or A? I was doing so good and you lost me. No! Wow, that's a lot of Y's this time. Brilliant. All right, let's go down. You guys are getting good. If you can read these, my friends, oh my goodness, you're going to just be so surprised and happy at how much easier reading is going to be just in general. Any requests for extra practice words here? Eight, you got it. Okay, everybody, try number 8, please. I'm not going to mark it. I'm going to let you mark it. This one's kind of a hard one. I'm glad you picked it. Oh, lots of requests. Okay. Take your time. I'm trying to digest this one myself. Okay, so this O we know is going to say ah because there are 2 consonants. Same with this one. But this one is at the end. It says O. That's our reading hack for the day. O at the end says O. So our sounds are p, l, ah, p, ah, f, o. Okay, we're going to do successive blending. Take this one sound at a time. Pull, pla, plum, plump, plumper, plumpra, plumprof. This is so hard to say. Plumprofo. Wow. Just in making sure that we get the L and we get the R in the right spot, we have plumprofo. How did you do? Y or A on plumprofo? Plumprofo. Nice, Kaylee. Holy smoke, that's a lot of Y's. Several A's too. Don't worry, you're not alone. Okay, brilliant. You guys are on fire today. Okay, try number 7. We have a request for number 7. All right, so we know that this O is going to say ah because of those 2 N's. That O says O because it's at the end. T, ah, n, O. Trono. Trono, right? What would that word have said with only 1 N? Trono. Trono. What would that word have said without the T? Rono. Yeah? All right, request for number 6. Go for it. Successful blending. I love that. Successive blending was successful. Number 6. We have an L there that you need to make sure you grab. All right, so this O right here, it's going to say O. This one's going to say ah, and this one's going to say O. And you know why, because you're here in class. So our sounds are sh, o, t, ah, f, ol, o. Successive blending, once at a time. Show, shote, shota, shotoff, shotoffel, shotoflo, shotoflo, shotoflo. How'd you do on that one, please? Y or A? Shotoflo. Wow. You guys are going to put me out of business. You're not going to need me anymore. That's so good though. I'm so happy for you. All right, we have a request for number 5. What would number 5 say, everybody? Yep, if this OE makes the long O sound, you hear the O, you don't hear the E. That word is fro. Fro. Yeah, good. Okay, we have a request for number 4. Try number 4. All right, so this O is going to say ah because there are at least 2 consonants after it. O at the end says O. We learned it because we were here today. So the CH is ch and then ah, s, t, O. Chosto. Chosto. Now let's mix it up. What would that word have said without the S's? Choto, right? It would have said choto. What would that word have said without the H or the S's? Koto. Koto, right? What would that word have said without the C or the T? Hasso. Hasso. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, one more. Number 9. Go for it. All right, so here we have an O sound because of the tap 2 rule, an A sound because of the tap 2 rule, the long O sound because O at the end says O. So our sounds are L, O, P, A, N, S, T, O. Low, lope, lopa, lopon, lopons, loponst, loponsto, loponsto. How'd you do on loponsto? Let me know. How'd you do on loponsto? Good. Almost is still almost. That's pretty darn good. You've never seen the word before in your life. Almost is a good grade in my book. It's a solid B+. All right, brilliant. All right, so you now know that when you see an O at the... You're still here with me, good. When you see an O at the end of a word, it just makes this long sound and says O. And it's usually a foreign word, especially if it's a multi-syllable word. And when you see OE, it also just says O. And that you're going to see at the end of tiny little words like toe and dough and foe. All right, my friends, so congratulations on your new knowledge. It's yours to keep forever. I'm so glad that you made it today. Hopefully I will see you also on Wednesday. Good night, everybody. See you next time.